Hello, I am Respect Sure, and welcome back to Zenless Zone Zero. So we're going to be finishing up the last little bit of the epilogue, Bury Your Tears with the Past, I believe it is. This might be its own part. This might be amended to the end. You'll find out, I guess. I'll figure it out in editing. Anyways, we have to finish up with Hugo and Vivian. Let's talk to Wise. Hugo sent out a message earlier. There's new progress on the sacrifice situation. They found a large batch of unused sacrifice serum. He wants us to be their guide. He, Vivian, and Lycon will be heading into the Hollow with us to destroy the serum. And I'll use the HDD system this time to head into the Hollow with you all. Okay, so I guess Bell's going, and then Wise is going to send in Eos. Tell me when you're ready, and remember to bring Eos with you. We're ready to finish it. Okay, well, I'm at the port. Oh. Hey, it's where Hugo was tortured. Or tortured himself. A little existential when it happened, so... yeah. That was depressing as hell. Anyways, let's see how this goes. Dear managers, you're here. Having two Lord Phaethons leading the way for me must be the luckiest person alive. Yeah, that's... you get so weird with Phaethon, so... that must be quite exhilarating for you. Whatever you're into. We'll be counting on you too, as according to my intel, this is quite the large batch of serum. My guess is that Dina wouldn't put all the serum in one place, so we may need to split up. Just to be safe, we'll be counting on both of you to guide us. Once you're both ready, let's head into the Hollow. Let's go.
Landon's stash should be somewhere nearby. I did some digging. Some of the missing workers were brought here too. Dina's getting ready to make her move.
Don't worry, we'll clear them out.
All right. Interesting team. Lycon and Vivian, Lycon and Hugo are a great team together. Vivian is, well, anomaly, so not ideal, but the enemy shouldn't be hard.
Stop them!
We need to take care of the guards first.
Kind of thought they'd talk a little bit more. It's kind of interesting to see.
Some of the serum is stored in this warehouse.
Anyway, it's kind of interesting to see regular humans, thugs. I think that was first done in Austria-Yao's, and yeah, I think it was Austria-Yao's chapter.
You're not taking anything from here. Hugo, get the guards first.
So yeah, fighting some basic ass enemies.
You just stepped into your own grave.
Fools. The truth is a beloved fairy tale. Don't look straight at me. Scram before I go.
Out of my way!
Okay, doing this again, huh, bud?
I'm not a pope, are you?
I'll eliminate any obstacles!
This guy should go down quick enough.
I'll take you.
Stay calm now.
Not worth my time.
Well done. Prostrate yourself before the abyss. Repent.
Still a really creepy thing to say.
God, notice me. Lord,
That's creepy as hell, too.
idiot.
Say no more.
More of Landon's serum survives than expected.
That was such a hard cut. That was such a hard cut to this. What? Okay, guess we're doing dialogue now.
Fortunately, since they're still here, it means Dina hasn't executed the final step of her plan.
There's likely a lot more stashed around here, and we have yet to locate the missing people. Our actions here won't go unnoticed. Perhaps they're making plans to deal with us on their side.
With Landon and Dina's concoctions combined, she may be capable of creating a sacrifice that obeys her. If it comes to that, this will get far more troublesome.
How about splitting up?
How about we split up? Hugo and Lycon will destroy what remains of the substance around here, and Vivian and I will go search elsewhere.
Very well. Let's go with your plan. But be careful if you encounter Dina and her people.
That's definitely gonna happen. Vivian and Phaethon by themselves. Yep.
According to Camille, she's absolutely obsessed with completing her father's dying wish. Who knows what she may try?
To create an abomination from people she's kidnapped? I mean, do we get much worse from here?
Let's part ways here for now. And perhaps the other manager could use Eos to guide us.
Sure. I've been feeling better these past few days, so just follow me.
It's only now that I realize how fortunate we are to have two Lord Phaethons.
Although, I feel like our work's doubled. In the past, Belle and I would only ever work on the same route.
Greater power means more responsibility. And in any case, I'm sure the mayor would be able to provide double compensation. He's a very generous person, after all. Right, Lycon?
Okay, aside from Hugo's little dig there at Lycon, don't they have fairy? Like, have we completely forgotten that fairy exists at all? Aren't they? Isn't the AI supposed to be best at mapping out the hollow? We just forgotten about that to focus on Phaethon's skill or something. Okay. That one got to him.
I will request additional compensation from the mayor.
Compensation is just one aspect. It's one thing with Belle being in the Hollow in person, but now with us working on separate routes, I can't help but worry even more for her safety. Oh, but I trust in your abilities. I'm just not quite used to this.
As they talk, Vivian stands behind them and suddenly sheds tears as she gazes at one of them. She turns and quickly approaches the area where Landon's serum is stored. Vivian recalls the tears she shed when looking at Phaethon and the destiny she saw then.
This is the future I saw. Lord Phaethon.
Vivian closes her eyes as if making a decision, then grabs a vial of Landon's serum. If a tragedy is inevitable, then let the misfortune fall upon me.
I'm sorry.
Goddamn idiot.
This time, I will make sure the future I saw does not come to pass. I don't want to bring you misfortune.
come to think of it, if Vivian's whole ability is, well, in story, is seeing the future, and yes, I get it's not that common for this to happen for her. At least that's sort of the assumption. Why is that not part of her kit at all? Why is any sort of premonition not built into her character? I mean, I guess we do have the yellow and red flashes, so...
Leave this to me, Lord Bacon.
Oh, an off-field character having to fight all on their own. That's... well... it's gonna be fun. Okay. The enemies aren't that strong, so no big deal.
Lord Phaethon, there might be more serum here.
Okay. As I mentioned before, and I'll just give a quick heads up again, because it's been a few parts now. When they start to talk during that between areas, I'm gonna move slowly because the English dialogue has a tendency of taking a long pause. Like me, just there. Okay. Does she have a sword cane in her, a sword, like a sword cane in her umbrella? I never paid that much attention to her. That's neat. So much I paid attention to the characters in it. Full 4, huh?
How dare you steal from Lady Dina?
I'll try to go easy on you. No promises.
I'm having a lot of trouble killing this one guy. What the hell? There we go.
There are containers by the fissure. There's got to be something inside. Let's try opening them.
People, cool. We don't want any money anymore. Please just let us go. I don't think I'm going to make it. Just end my pain, please. Okay, dude. Really? Calm down. Well, Jesus. We're here to save you. Are there any other captives? There were. Don't say it like that. But they all turned into ethereals. So many ethereals. They're all dead. Please, just let us go. That girl never intended to let us live. No, she did not. My friends will get you out. We'll deal with this. Don't be afraid. You'll get out. You'll get out of this hollow alive. We promise. Really? Oh, thank you. Thank goodness. Be careful. So many people were brought in with us. They're all ethereals now. Really, really scary ethereals. I can't even imagine what she's planning to do with such a massive horde of ethereals. Well, nothing good. People will die. Everyone will be killed by those ethereals. That was a pretty abysmal cough. Hopefully that was better. Say no more. My friends will get you out. Leave the rest to us. After contacting Hugo and Lycon, they quickly arrive. You eventually decide to have them first take the civilians to a safe place, while Vivian and you continue to search for any overlooked serum or victims. Shortly after they leave, a familiar voice comes.
It must have been tough for you to find this place. Vivian, if you had stayed out of it, I wouldn't be so eager to get rid of you. Those people have been taken to safety. You're all out of options.
They're just mere test subjects. So what if they get away? There will always be people consumed by greed, and therefore, they will come willingly to me. In any case, what are a few sacrifices in comparison to the completion of Father's grand ambition?
Dina, you deceived those people. They didn't come willingly to you. You tricked them, just like Landon did back then.
Deceived?
Yes. You straight up lied to them. You said you were going to give them work. The work was being a guinea pig. That's not... bitch.
Father gave hope to those who had everything taken from them by the Hollows.
No. No, he gave hope to the people he didn't use as test experiments and then horribly killed.
Vivian, you once rejoiced at the hope Father offered you, too. Before Father took you in, you were no more than an omen of disaster that no one wanted. It was Father who gave you shelter and a purpose for existing. Do you remember the first time you bestowed a blessing under Father's guidance? How did you feel when that person looked at you with adoration and gratefulness?
Jesus Christ.
That was the first time you felt hope. Like your existence had a purpose, right?
And now the guilt from the horrible atrocities committed.
Don't forget that it was Father who, through what you call deception, gave you hope. And you, what have you done?
Killed a lot less people now?
You basked in Father's attention and everyone's adoration, only to destroy everything. Do you think that by leaving the Exaltists, those people will live better lives?
Yeah. They'll live. Like, say what you want, but they at least have the option of living and not... Fuck you, what is wrong with you? Sociopath.
Of course not. Those who suffered under the Hollows will only continue on as walking corpses, without the hope Father gave them. Do you really think you're some sort of savior, Vivian? In the end, you're just an ungrateful brat who brings misfortune to those around her. It was you who destroyed everyone's hope.
Not everyone wants to live in false hope, Dina.
Jesus, this conversation. Also, nobody cares, but Dina's little necklace thing, I thought was solid, but it's moving like it's a little tail. And it's very odd and distracting to me. It wriggles more than it does swing back and forth. Why did they animate it
You
like that?
say it's because of greed that people willingly become your sacrifices. Perhaps those people aren't entirely virtuous. But that greed is just wanting to live a better life beyond the Hollows.
It's work. They literally want work to live and survive and any number of things. Desperate people. These aren't the wealthy people Hugo scams. These are just construction workers or people down on their luck. Jesus. Don't kill them.
What you and Landon have done was never about giving people hope, but exploiting it. Stop lying to yourself. Deep down, you know what Landon did was cruel.
No.
Back then, when Landon wanted to inject you with the serum, the fear in your face was as plain as day. I saw it all clearly. If all of this is as righteous as you claim, then why did you make such an expression, Dina?
Don't look at me with such pity! Father did nothing wrong. All of this is to make something of the Hollows other than disaster. That's everyone's only hope.
Dina, it's not too late to stop. Stop living in this lie. You know what would happen if a sacrifice loses control and escapes the Hollow. It's not the Hollows that are to blame for those people's deaths, but the hope you keep talking about. That will cause more despair and claim more lives.
That is merely the necessary sacrifice to accomplish a greater goal.
No one deserves to be a sacrifice.
Your hypocritical magnanimity disgusts me.
Magnanimity? Magnanimity? Damn it, I'm gonna have to Google that word after.
I can always go and get more test subjects if they've escaped. And I will be able to replicate Father's serum with enough time. With you gone, I'll be able to complete Father's gift to the Creator and fulfill his last wish. Camille, release the failed subjects.
Lady Dina.
Camille, are you going to do what you did before? You keep saying you'll follow the Creator, but it's all lies.
Lady Dina, the Hollows took my family from me. I understand that there's no way to get back what I've lost. It was Lord Landon who told me that the Creator would guide me. One day, Hollows will no longer be disasters. Everyone will be able to survive inside them. I look forward to the day when this hope becomes reality. I watched you grow up, and I know that you've always looked up to your father. He gives you hope. And I destroyed that hope with my own hands.
You didn't. You did not. You tried to stop him from killing people, and he shot himself in the struggle. You are not responsible for him bringing a deadly weapon and brandishing it in front of a group of people and shooting himself. Guilt can be a hell of a thing. This is not your fault. You are not responsible for the actions that led to his demise. Dude, just talk to somebody. Don't be evil.
I know the pain of loss, so I've always felt guilty. I want to atone for the hope I destroyed. But Dina, I don't want to ruin more lives, and I don't want to continue watching you destroy yourself. Vivian is right. Not everyone wants to live in false hope. So, please, stop.
Camille, are you abandoning me too?
I'm not abandoning you. I just don't want to see you go past the point of no return.
What's the point of no return? She's murdering people. Have we not hit that? Like, human abduction and murder as test subjects? This is not the point of no return? Holy shit, what? Alright.
The point of no return. I passed that point ages ago.
Thank you, we agree for once.
No, Dina. You can still turn back.
Bullshit.
I'll be your way back.
Where are you going, Camille?
I made a deal with Hugo and the mayor. If someone needs to take the fall for this, let it be me. I did it. All of it. I've been forcing Landon's only daughter, Dina, to research how to create sacrifices. I colluded with the Ravenlock family for my own gain. Everything Dina did was under duress. Since I've kept her captive for so long, she doesn't have the skills to survive as an independent member of society. She'll need a caretaker and teacher. Someone who will look after her and educate her.
No! I refuse, Camille! I refuse to accept this!
Dina, I'm going to dispose of those failed subjects.
I won't allow it! You'll die! I won't allow it! You can't leave me. I command you! You've always followed my orders, and you will follow them now!
It wasn't your orders that I've been following. My younger sister, who was stolen from me by the Hollows, also had such beautiful red hair. When Landon told me the Creator could bring me hope, you were standing there, right behind him. I was certain, then and there, that this was the hope the Creator had given me. Start over, Dina. You still have so long, so much time. You'll make friends, find people who love you, and make many beautiful memories.
That's not what I want! Camille, you're not allowed to die! I won't allow it! I won't allow it!
Goodbye, Dina. And I'm sorry, Vivian. I'll leave the rest to you.
Camille resolutely walks towards the fissure as Dina stares after her disappearing figure. After a moment, she also walks forward. Vivian is about to stop her, but Dina uses the controls to open a container door. Ethereals surge out, blocking the path.
Take out these ethereals first. We can't let Camille's efforts go to waste.
Right, I think the dialogue's done. And we'll talk about that mess. Holy shit. Jesus, the self-imposed guilt trip that the other woman has for killing Dina's father is a lot.
Let's go after Dina, Lord Phaethon. They must be on the other side of the fissure.
I don't like those creepy little things. All right, real quick. Magnanimity, apparently. Because I did Google it while that was playing out. The fact or condition of magnanimous. Of being magnanimous. Or generosity.
Ooh, there's nice
So, I always love when the definition of a word is the word. Magnanimous is being generous, forgiving. So, yeah. Not really sure if that was the appropriate word in that context, but I guess so.
Stand under my parasol with me.
Yeah, that was a lot. So I guess we're gonna see where this goes, but don't completely understand how the story is progressing and trying to make Dina somewhat redeemable. I don't know. Oh, good. She's not at all. Really? Off-screen that, huh?
Are you satisfied now, Vivian?
You were the one who brought yourself to this point.
You're saying this is all my fault? Losing my father, losing Camille.
Yeah. Well, not your father. Technically, I mean, you didn't do that. You just became a psycho.
I wish you had never come into my life. At first, when Father brought you home, I was happy. There are so many Exaltists, yet Father never allowed me to get too close with any of them. I never had any friends either. But when Father brought you back, He told me to take good care of you, that you were my first friend. I was also so happy the first time you took my place in helping Father select a person to receive the blessing. Because it meant you were different from all those other people. You could stay with me. But soon, I grew jealous. You took the attention that should have belonged to me. You even took Father's love from me.
Hold on, let's unpack that for just a quick sec. You were sheltered in a, well, cult or organization. I don't know what the Exaltus are, technically. Terrorist organization? Yeah, you were sheltered by a terrorist organization. Or, Jesus. Made a friend, found out that friend wasn't going to be murdered by your dad like everybody else, and we're happy about it. Until she got too much attention. Good Lord. What? Okay, who wrote this? Like, what trauma do you need to go through to be able to write this kind of crazy? Holy shit.
It's only because of my ability that Landon...
I know, but... Vivian, jealousy is something you cannot control.
Oh, it is. It is. You can definitely control it. You can just accept the fact that the jealousy comes up and then, you know, accept it and let it go. And not be a crazy psycho bitch.
Of course. The same goes for fear and hatred. I was terrified that one day you would look at me and shed tears. I knew if that day ever came, Father would not hesitate to force the blessing upon me.
Then why were you... You're admitting to being scared for your life. He would have killed you.
And when that day did come, I hated you for causing my father's death.
Tina, you knew everything about what happened back then, so... why are you still defending Landon? And why didn't you tell me back then? If I had known earlier, maybe I could have found a way.
Because it's the only thing that makes me more special than you, no? It proves I had Father's trust. I was more useful to him. Vivian, you said you wandered without a home ever since you were young, hated by anyone you encountered. You were happy to gain recognition from everyone and help Father when you were among the Exaltists.
Okay, so aside from the fact that every single character in this chapter needs, God, so much fucking therapy, this is just daddy issues, the villain. Yeah? Just, your whole shtick is just daddy issues? Jesus.
But in the end, you discovered you were being used, so you felt betrayed and hurt. Then, what about me? All I ever had was my father. I've never known a life outside of the Exaltists. Ever since I was young, my only purpose was to help Father select who was to be blessed. The only purpose I had was my father and the Exaltists. I've never been taught anything else, Vivian. It is what little value I have, and have ever had. In the end, you took even that from me, and completely destroyed it. You think you're doing good and fighting evil. You've only managed to affect a small part of your world. But have you ever wondered if maybe that's all there is to my world?
I never wanted to hurt you. You were also my first friend. And that's why I wanted to save you back then.
Save me? You and Camille all talk about saving me. Why don't you understand? To me, loss is so much more painful than death.
Tina, You can start over. Everything Camille did was so you could live on. Let's leave the Hollow together. There are so many amazing places in New Eridu. This time, I'll take care of you. I've also met so many amazing people. I'm sure they'll love you too. Okay, Dina?
Vivian. I can't forgive you. And I don't want to forgive you. I have nothing left. If what little hatred I do still harbor were taken from me, well, I refuse to be so pitiful. I won't apologize, Vivian.
Those are fun sounds in the background. Dina closes her eyes and injects a vial of serum into her own arm. Oh, fuck. Soon, ethereal crystals appear on her body. A sign of corruption. Yeah, you don't say. God damn it.
I don't want to hate myself, so I can only hate you for killing my father, and hate Camille for leaving me. That's just the kind of person I am. Hateful and despicable. I refuse to owe anyone anything. I refuse to feel regret. I won't. Vivian, I will keep hating you. I will take all who are precious to you. I will also hate Camille, so I won't do as she wished and start a new life. Vivian. If you had never existed, if I had never, you would be...
Lord Phaethon, please do not interfere. She was my first friend. I'm going to bid her farewell.
Well, you're kind of cool.
Dina, soon the pain will be over.
Jesus.
Lord Phaethon, don't come any closer.
Vivian's dodge is weird when she's floating. Doesn't work. Interesting fight. Yeah, does she not have to dodge when she's floating? Kind of convenient. Okay, the little arm lasers are hilarious. That hit me. Yeah, I don't understand how the dodge is working with her in the air. It's a little bit confusing. Which on the ground is just my fault, though. The little... Oops. Didn't mean to dodge out of that.
Get between me and Lord Phaethon.
Well, every time he does the up in the air little laser arm things, it just makes me think it's nipple lasers, so distracting me.
Behind you!
What happened? What the?
Vivian! Belle, don't come near me. This is my own choice. I will change the fate I saw.
Vivian!
I just want you to remember me when I looked my best.
Vivian! Vivian, your body.
I'm sorry you had to see me like this, but I don't want to be the one that only brings misfortune anymore.
No, please. No.
It's so warm, and the night is beautiful.
Vivian? No. It can't end like this.
It feels as if you had a long dream where you saw your teacher again, and with her familiar smile. Soon, the environment and your teacher both dissolved into the water. Like behind a misty curtain, blurring, then vanishing.
Belle, you're scaring me. Belle, I'm so glad you're awake.
What happened? I remember Vivian and I... Wait, where's Vivian? She injected herself with Landon's serum.
Hugo and Lycon brought you out of the hollow. You were in a coma and... I'm so glad you're safe. And you said Vivian used the serum on herself? But she looked fine to me, barring a couple of scratches. Hugo sent a message earlier saying he got her checked over, and she was all right. Can you recall what happened?
We were in dire straits.
The situation was dire, so Vivian used the serum on herself to defeat the ethereals. I saw the crystallization process starting to occur. And then I can't describe it, but I think I saw something. At the time, all I was thinking about was wanting to remove the crystals from Vivian. I don't even know what I did, but then I passed out, I guess. What happened after that?
When I led Hugo and Lycon there, it was just you and Vivian lying on the ground. We didn't see anything else. Never mind that for now. Belle, do you feel any discomfort?
Just a bit dizzy.
Just a bit dizzy.
For tonight, just get some rest. Hugo and Vivian said they'll come over tomorrow, so we'll discuss everything then.
Okay.
Okay. Good night then.
This time, there are no strange sounds or sights in your dream, and you sleep peacefully throughout the night. Shortly after you wake, Vivian, Hugo, and Lycon arrive at the video store.
Lord Phaethon! How are you feeling? No headaches? Leg pains? Heart palpitations? Loss of appetite?
Oh, good. Vivian's back to normal.
Vivian?
I was just so worried. Sorry.
Kinda surprised she didn't stay the entire time.
Anyway, Lord Phaethon, I'm so glad you're okay. What happened this time was all my fault.
It's not your fault. No, it was 100% her fault. I get it, but it was definitely her fault.
You only became an ethereal to defeat Dina. If it weren't for you, neither of us would have made it out alive.
Oh, right. That monster was actually Dina? Didn't look all Dina-y. I would have thought it'd have some red. Okay.
So, what happened? Belle said she saw the crystallization process start. But I didn't see anything through Eos. Hugo, Lycon, did either of you guys see anything strange?
Allow me to explain. Miss Vivian told us what happened after she awoke, and the mayor arranged a full medical checkup for her. Based on the results, Miss Vivian indeed shows mild corruption sequela. But if the crystallization process had already started, the lingering effects should be far more severe. To be precise, if the process had already reached the point of mass surface crystallization, it should have taken no time at all to become an ethereal. So, the mayor theorizes that it was the etheric energy within Master Proxy's body that affected Vivian's condition and the surrounding etheric particles, causing Vivian's corruption to recede.
So the mayor's a scientist now? I guess we actually don't know what his background is. Also, there's etheric energy in Belle? Did we know about that? Is that what their whole eye thing is?
Essentially, corruption is a reaction between the etheric particles inside the body and in the surrounding environment. Therefore, it's not necessarily irreversible, just that currently our mainstream method of defense is prevention.
If you understand how the process works, well, we understand how a lot of processes work and can't figure out a cure, so. Okay, going with it. Yeah, right? Okay, we're on the same page. My etheric energy?
How come I didn't know I had this ability? How's it even possible for me to influence other people's etheric particles? That makes it sound like I can manipulate etheric energy at will.
Master Proxy, you are special. This is a gift your teacher left you.
This has to do with our teacher?
Our teacher? So this has to do with her?
I don't know all the details, so I cannot explain everything to you. My apologies.
Kinda sounds like you guys might have been test subjects too.
However, Miss Yixuan might be able to answer some of your questions. She will visit you sometime soon, so please feel free to ask her any questions you may have. She has quite an eccentric personality. If she causes you any inconvenience...
Can I file a complaint?
If she causes trouble, can I file a complaint about her to you?
Master Proxy, you have always been a people person, so I trust you will handle things just fine.
Now I'm even more worried.
That just makes me more worried.
In any case, the mayor has asked me to give everyone his most sincere gratitude. Unfortunately, the mayor could not come personally, but has promised everyone a favor. Provided it's within his means, he will offer his unconditional assistance once.
Seriously? We get a fucking genie wish here? Everything they went through, and the most he can do is a genie wish. How about giving them like a job or hanging them under the table or something? He's a politician. He's got, books to cook to make sure they're always comfortable.
There is no time limit on this favor.
Unconditional, What if I wanted his position as mayor?
Shut the hell up, Hugo.
If that is what you desire, then the mayor and his subordinates will be first in line to vote for you in the next election.
You know what? That's a good point. If he's a democratically elected mayor, then the most they could do, hopefully, would be to just, campaign for you and vote on your behalf.
As for the other votes, you'll have to work for them on your own. But should you assume office, I hope you take full responsibility for handling all day-to-day matters and lead by example. By sheer happenstance, the mayor has provided you with a copy of his current assignment, the City Waste Sorting and Processing proposal.
Old fox.
Did he really foresee Hugo asking that like a dick? Because, that's impressive. Also, he probably just rubber stamps things like that, so, you know, that's what aides are for.
Well, can I request Lord Phaethon's?
Oh god, how creepy is this gonna be?
The mayor imagined, you might ask. I have prepared all the necessary documents, and the ceremony expenses will be covered by the mayor as a gift. As long as Master Proxy agrees, we can sign and process the documents immediately.
No, we are not doing an arranged marriage.
But this matter requires mutual consent and cannot involve coercion, confinement, or one party's lack of consciousness.
Was Vivian trying to marry us while we were unconscious or in a coma? Is that sweet? It honestly sounds like a Hallmark original movie sort of thing. Anyway.
Stop! I would never do that to Lord Phaethon!
You totally would.
Probably. At least not today.
As for you, Master Proxies, the mayor has some sense of what you desire. That said, he hopes you might speak with Miss Yixuan first before you decide the timing of that favor.
Excuse me. Hugo and Lycon are still bickering, of course they are, and Vivian sits to one side, eager and anticipatory. As always, you can smell the aroma of noodles from the neighboring noodle shop, and hear snippets of Elfie's music from her store. Thank goodness. Time goes on, but there will always be friends by your side. After eating, Hugo, Lycon, and Vivian take their leave. Belle, are you feeling all right? Lycon said you could control ether particles, and it was a gift from our teacher. I keep thinking about it. And that Miss Yixuan, we should investigate her. But let's not talk about that for now. You've only just started to feel better. You should get some rest. I'll be there when with you whatever happens in the future. Head upstairs to rest. Thinking back on it, a lot sure has happened recently. Can I really control etheric energy? This is a gift from our teacher left for us. If this is a gift our teacher left for us, then does that prove that her research was focused on mitigating the damage Hollows have on humanity? Perhaps this can serve as evidence that she was innocent. Or proof that her experiments caused Hollow Zero. She was screwing around with etheric energy, obviously. But I don't feel anything yet. It doesn't feel like I have any special powers. Your thoughts are all jumbled together, and your mind feels heavier and heavier. You drift off without noticing it. Whoa, polychrome. New Eridu continues to coexist with the sacrifices. And neither daily life nor hidden crisis ever cease. New stories and the distant horizons are surely exciting. Are they? Okay. But one should also cherish each passing day, present or past. One day, they'll become memories worth holding on to. All right. That was Bury Your Tears with the Past. The epilogue of Chapter 1. Chapter 1 of Season 1. It was an epilogue. A lot happened. A lot happened. Hugo's whole thing and his backstory, which was tragic and depressing. And Vivian's whole thing and her backstory, which is tragic and depressing. Oh my god. Like, I know New Eridu is a bit of a bit of a place. It's post-apocalyptic, essentially. But damn, did they go hard the last few patches, the last few chapters with some depressing stories. Holy crap. Everybody needs a therapist. Or lots of drinking. Probably therapy. Therapy seems like a better coping mechanism. In any case, I guess next time we will probably talk with Yi Xuan. Figure out what Belle's new power is. I'm curious if it's just the main protagonist, whoever you're using, or if it's both of them. I don't remember. Can you switch characters? I don't know. In any case, that's the epilogue for Zenless Zero, Season 1, Chapter 1. And we'll do the next one next time. I've been Respect Sure. Thank you so much for watching.